What the hell took you so long? I called him an hour ago. It's my lawyer. You should let her in. And then please leave us alone.
That won't be necessary. I'm not staying.
Dorian.
Say one word in defense of your brother, and I won't be held responsible.
I can assure you I did not come here to defend Todd. Oh, Dorian, what happened to Blair is just beyond horrible. And if there's anything at all that I can do... How is she?
Besides the stab wounds, she had a head injury which caused her brain to swell.
Oh, my God.
They have her in a medically induced coma in the hope that it will heal.
So you found her?
Yes. Who could do this to my beautiful Blair? Who could be so evil?
Yeah, the sooner you can get me in front of a judge, the sooner I'll be out of here and back to Blair.
Back to Blair?
Yes, she's in the ICU. She needs me.
Yeah. Blair needs you like a hole in the head. And if you try to go anywhere near her, they will throw you back in here, Todd.
I don't know. I have a right to see her.
Oh, you have a right? Why? Because she's your ex-wife? Because she's the mother of your children? Because you care so much about her? Blair has a restraining order against you, which you violated. When you broke into her house, snuck upstairs, and...
Wait. Do you think I stabbed Blair?
I think he likes that one.
Where's your mother?
Just getting me a soda. How's Matthew?
Matthew just got the test results back from the neurologist. He's paralyzed from the waist down. My son may never be able to walk again. Bo and I had to tell our son that he may have to spend the rest of his life in a wheelchair. Does that seem fair to you? Our 15-year-old child just lost his life as he knows it. Do you know what that feels like? You should. Because for a year, you thought your mother was dead, and you had to live with that. And then you lost your own child. And instead of coming to me or John or anyone else who would have been honored to help you, you pumped yourself full of drugs so that you wouldn't have to feel anything. But that was your choice, Cole, not my son's. My son wanted to feel. He wants to walk, to play soccer, to climb mountains, which he will never be able to do, any of those things, because of you.
Cole's a mess. Nora had him arrested for driving under the influence and reckless endangerment.
They're not moving him, are they?
To jail? Can they do that?
Depends on whether they charge him as an adult or a minor. At his age, he could go either way. And still know some people on the force. I'll do whatever I can to help.
I have to to stop leaning on you. I can't keep pulling you away.
You're not pulling me away.
Paul, are you kidding me? If I hadn't called you when I did, you would have been with Blair, and she wouldn't be where she is right now.
You know, thinking like that isn't going to help anyone.
Thinking like what, like an adult? Like someone who sees reality instead of wallowing in some kind of revenge fantasy? Or holding up in a hotel room with some guy that I barely know instead of being a mother to my own son?
You know, you've been through hell.
That does not give me the right to keep screwing up because I know you're going to swoop in and save the day. That kind of thinking got my son this DUI and Blair almost killed.
You're wrong.
I'm wrong?
Yeah.
I didn't fail my son? Is that what you're telling me? And you didn't fail Blair because you were tending to me?
I've been thinking about this. You know, whoever went after Blair, they targeted her. They had been watching her, and they were waiting for just the right moment. And if it hadn't happened when it did, it would have happened some other time.
Someone was stalking her? Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying.
And the police think that this someone was Todd?
You think I stabbed Blair? And where is this coming from?
Come on, you have to ask. I found you kneeling over Lee Halpern's body with a knife in your hand.
I explained that to you.
Oh, yeah, of course you did. And I lapped it up and I covered for you. But then Marty's boyfriend, Wes Granger, was
Granger's not
found
Wes'
dead in his bed after he held a knife to your
I
throat.
never left my house that night, did I?
Right, of course. Your famous alibi. Ex-wife drunk in bed next to you.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Oh, come on. You could have left, come back, taken a shower, cleaned your clothes. Hell, there could have been an 8-point earthquake and Blair would have slept right through it.
You don't really believe that?
Oh, you don't want me to believe that. You need me on speed dial every time you're arrested.
What the hell's wrong with you?
That's what I keep asking myself. Why do I keep rushing to your defense, Todd?
Because you're my lawyer.
Not anymore. I quit.
Even though I've defended Todd more times than I can even count, I know now that he's capable of anything. But to stab Blair, I mean...
Vicky. Todd didn't do it.
Really? You believe that?
Nobody has done more harm to my family than Todd. And I hope that he rots in hell for it, but... When I heard him tell Starr that he couldn't hurt Blair because she had given him his children, I knew it was genuine. Because I think in some sliver of Todd's heart, he's always going to love Blair as much as he can love anyone.
I know it's been a while, and I'm sorry about that, but a lot's been going on. A whole lot. I think about you all the time. Every day. I miss you, Evangeline. You're the only one that can set me straight. And I really need that right now. Because I messed up.
I wish more than anything that it was me who was paralyzed. If I could trade places with Matthew.
And I'd let you. What kind of a monster does that make me?
Not a monster, you never could be.
I thought I knew you.
You do know me.
You're like a son to me, which is why this is 1,000 times worse.
Then hate me! Hate me, I deserve it!
It's more than that, Cole. When you got behind the wheel of that car, you committed a serious crime with life-altering consequences. You're gonna have to pay for that, Cole. You're going to prison for a very long time.
You can't quit.
Watch me.
You and I are lifers, Taya. I watch your back, you watch mine.
Oh, give me a break. I watch your back and mine. You don't give a damn about me.
Of course I do. You just don't need me as much as I need you.
You have no idea what I need.
Try me.
I already have. I am telling you to get another lawyer.
I don't have time for these games.
It's not a game, Todd. I am dead serious. You were fighting with Blair the night that
Yes, she went off on me. She was sticking it to me that I couldn't see my sons. And we were starting to make progress. And she just turned into a total bitch. She threatened to call the cops if I came anywhere near Jacket Sand.
And that made you mad enough to kill her.
God, am I on trial here?
You have means, motive, and opportunity.
I got to Blair after she was stabbed.
Can you prove it?
To you? Why do I have to?
Why? Why shouldn't you have to? Because we were married once?
No, because you know me, don't you?
Yeah. I know you better than almost anyone else. And your temper terrifies me.
Am I being punked? What is going on?
Blair pushes your buttons like no one else. I have seen it.
Yeah, it's called being married 4 times. You ought to try it.
Oh, yeah, I land myself in jail or in the hospital fighting for my life. I'll pass. Thank you very much.
All right, what do I have to say to get you off this high horse of yours?
Oh, God, Todd. Usually I don't care if my clients are guilty or innocent. Everyone is entitled to a defense, except you.
What is up with you?
I went after Star. Do you understand
Yes,
that?
I told you not to do
I
that.
went after her because I wanted her mother and her father to live in the same town as she did. I wanted you and your daughter to be able to start over. After what I did to her, if you did try to kill her mother, I won't help you, Todd. Not anymore. Not anymore.
You really think Todd stalked Blair and tried to stab her to death?
I don't know what to think, but he was in the house.
God, to think I once lived with that man. Only thing I remember and the thing I'd most left to forget. Can't even remember what kind of soda Cole was. But I remembered loving him. Started when I was living with Todd. Couldn't remember anything, but I felt something. But didn't trust myself. And then when you rescued me and it sunk in what Todd had done to me, I just stuffed it down. I didn't think it was enough. So I locked it away where no one could find it. Not even my own son.
You didn't want to get hurt.
It became about getting my revenge against Todd.
That's over now.
Yeah. You know what that rage became? Emptiness. I liked it. I like not feeling anything. Strong drink and a fast ride from a guy I barely knew that. Felt right to me.
Why are you doing this to yourself?
Because I have to. I have to make sense of all this.
I married someone I didn't even know because she needed my help. Or I thought she did, but it turned out she was using me. Of course, Sarah's gone, which I totally get. She really lit into me, though. She said I used the whole knight in shining armor thing to dump on what we had going. I think she was right. But I can't explain why I did the things I did. I don't know. I think that maybe what I loved about Sarah was that she needed my help in some way. Just like Vanessa. Maybe I can't commit because part of me will always be here with you. Remember when I asked you if I could move on? Well, I want you to know that no matter where I am or who I'm with, part of me will always be here, waiting, hoping for you to wake up.
That's why you can't keep your zipper up? Because you're still hung up on my comatose sister? Give me a break.
Dorian, are the police looking at anyone other than Todd?
I have no idea what the police are doing, if anything. I am doing some investigating on my own.
Are you?
Yes, did you know that Langston's uncle from Colombia had moved into my house shortly before Blair was attacked? His name is remorse.
I know who he is, yeah.
Oh, of course you do. Of course. Because Clint is the one who brought him to town. A man who was accused of stabbing his first wife to death.
Dorian, how did he end up staying at your house?
Because Maurice invited him.
Oh, right. You gave your house to Mo and Noel.
The point is, Montez had access to Blair's room. He could have easily gone in there.
Yeah, but why would he try and murder Blair?
Because he's a psychopath who preys on women with a knife.
Well, from what I've read, he was falsely convicted.
Do you think that I care what some corrupt judge in Colombia says?
Okay. So you accused him? I mean, what happened?
He has an airtight alibi provided by your Mo. So I'm back to square one. Happy now?
No, Dorian, of course not. I love Blair, too. The thing is, if Todd didn't do it and this Montez fellow didn't,
whoever did is still out there.
Eavesdropping. Classy.
Eavesdropping? I heard a man's voice in my sister's bedroom.
I thought you were in Lambview. Your mom gave me permission.
To blame her daughter for all your screw-ups?
I'm not blaming Evangeline for anything.
I know what I heard. You kicked Sarah to the curb because you're still carrying a torch for her.
That's not what I meant.
You want to confess your sins, go to a priest.
Look, I'm sorry if I upset you.
I'm not upset. I'm nauseated. You're just like every other cheating jerk, only you're trying to dress it up to make it seem noble and beautiful. If Evangeline can hear you, she's probably gagging inside.
Oh, wait a minute. Since when did you become an expert on Evangeline? In the way I remember it, you used to be in her face 24/7.
That is so weak.
Truth hurts, doesn't it?
Try this on for truth. You want to know what Vange would say about you not being able to commit to anyone except the one woman who isn't available? Who can't talk back? If Vange could talk, she'd tell you to get your cheating, sorry ass out of here and get the hell back to Lambview.
She looks so helpless now. Not at all like that abrasive young woman that I first met.
You have always had trouble with assertive women. That's why we've never gotten along. Kramer women are powerful.
Yeah, well, she didn't seem so powerful all those years ago. Dorian, she seemed wounded, like Todd, and deeply so, and she worked so hard to cover it up, just as he does.
Where's this all going, Vicky?
It's just that I can understand why they were together. They needed each other. The thing is, what I see now is a mother who would do anything to be with her children, even if that means beating impossible odds.
And is this where you give me the cliches about how she's so young and strong and she's going to pull through?
But she is all those things, and she will pull through.
You don't know that, Vicky. Nobody knows that. But if love can pull you through, she's going to make it. Because I love her.
Oh, no, you do.
Blair and I are very much alike. Fierce and determined. That's probably why we fight so much. But each of us knows that in our own way we would die for each other. That girl's as close to my heart as if she were my daughter. I can't lose her.
Listen, I don't know what kind of day you're having, or I don't know what's gotten into you, but I didn't sneak into Blair's bathroom and go all psycho on her in the shower. Now, Lee Halpern, who popped up wearing a wire, threatened to ruin my life, or Wes Granger, who tackled me and held a knife to my throat. Now, those cats, I could have stabbed easily. Slept well at night. But I would never hurt Blair in a million years.
Oh, God, you've hurt her a million different...
No, I mean, I would never stab her. She's the mother of my children, for God's sake.
Even if she told you that you could never see them again?
Yes, even then. I can't imagine my life without Blair. Period.
You two fight like cats and dogs.
Yeah, that's how we communicate. It doesn't mean that I don't...
Love her? You're still in love with her, aren't you?
God, you're not listening to me, Tay. It's about the kids.
No, it's about you. And the way you feel about her. Even after everything that's happened between you and Blair, you still love her. And you always will.
You're gonna get through this.
If only it were that simple. Matthew cannot feel his legs. I know your lip pretty much says it all. Nora's out for blood. Cole is devastated. And, I guess all I can do is support him the best way. Know how, right?
Is he going through withdrawals?
I don't know yet. We're just taking it one step at a time.
I'll help any way I can.
I know. Thank you. I hope Blair gets better soon.
In most cases, driving under the influence is a misdemeanor for first-time offenders, but this is a special case. You not only recklessly endangered the life of Matthew, but you almost killed Gigi and Shane.
No,
Do you know what great bodily harm is, Cole? When a child is paralyzed for life, that qualifies as great bodily harm. And someone who causes that with an utter disregard for life has committed a felony. I spoke to your doctor, and you're going to be discharged today. So I need you to get dressed and get ready to be taken in.
To jail?
You will be booked, arraigned. You'll need a lawyer. A very good lawyer. I need to help make arrangements for transportation.
How's she doing? I want to see her. So do they. Oh, why? Oh, the boy's here. I told you. Jack and Sam want to see their mother.
Good evening, Dr. Lord.
It's Lord Buchanan now.
I'm sorry about Miss Kramer. Your niece always reminded me of my cousin Telly, short for Chantel. Tall, slim, real firecracker. Telly one time had this boyfriend who came after her with
Too much information.
Don't worry, I'm not scared. I know my mom is hurt. I just want to tell her to get well and come home soon, okay?
Okay. That could be exactly what she needs to hear. All right, then. Come on, boys. Addie, are you all right? I have to be, don't I? I'm her mother.
That's the truth, isn't it? You still love Blair, and you always will.
Actually, the truth is I'm still in love with Marty. I know. It's pathetic. Being in love with someone who can't stand the sight of you. But I can't help it. I still love her.
Yeah, well, you still love Blair, too, even though you can't admit it. And yes, it is possible to love two people at the same time. How? We can't help who we love.
All right, so If you're so sure that I'm stuck on Blair, then you must know that I'm innocent, right? And you can help me. Come on. You know the police have got nothing on me. But they've got no other suspects, so I'm their guy. They're trying to railroad me. You know that.
I'm sorry.
Well, don't be sorry. Just help me out. Get me out of here.
I can't do this anymore.
Do what? Your job? Okay, how much do you want?
I don't want your money, Todd.
Okay, what do you want?
What is it? Are you in pain? I can get you some more pain medication if you need it. Oops, I spoke too soon. I'm not authorized to give you any additional pain meds without your doctor's okay.
Something wrong?
No, I'm okay. Okay.
What is it? What is it? Something wrong?
Nora was just here. She said Matthew's never going to walk again.
I'm so sorry.
No, don't. Don't feel sorry for me.
It was an accident.
I'm the accident. Matthew's paralyzed because of me. I wish it were me stuck in that wheelchair for the rest of my life. I wish I was dead.
What are you waiting for?
You know how much I cared about your sister.
Like you cared about Sarah? How you said how special she was and you paid all that attention to her and then you dumped her like it was nothing. Like it was a big lie.
Wait a second. This isn't about me and Evangeline or Sarah or Vanessa.
What?
This is about you. You and Vincent. You and Fish. And you got cheated on and you got dumped, so now every guy's a jerk.
That's right.
Maybe the problem isn't the men you're dating, Leyla. Maybe the problem is you.
Got some nerve stepping foot in my mother's house only to disrespect my sister and then disrespect me.
Stop right there. You don't get to tell me that I disrespected your sister, a woman that I love, just because you're having a man-hating moment.
How dare you?
You want to talk about my love life, Leyla? I'm going to talk about yours. So don't dish it if you can't take it.
Oh, believe me, I've taken it. Between Trust and Vincent and Fish and God only knows who else.
Now, who's rewriting history?
Excuse me?
Fish worshipped you, but you wouldn't give him the time of day. When he asked to dance with you at that ball, you acted like you wouldn't be caught dead with him.
I was working that night. I told Fish that I would dance with him later.
You blew him off so the guy found someone else. Get over it.
So what? She can have him.
Fish is a nice guy that treated you like a queen. Now, you say that's what you want, but the minute you get it, you laugh in the guy's face. And I thought I was messed up.
Leave my sister and me alone now!
You may be sisters, but you're nothing like Evangeline. Evangeline is strong. She has standards. You're nothing but a bitch. I'm sorry you had to hear all that. I'll be back to see you, okay? I promise.
I'm really sorry I sort of ran my mouth back there. It's just, I should have been there. I mean, I can't help but feeling if I would have been home.
No. You did exactly what I asked you to do, and there's no way that Addie could have managed getting to Savannah with the boys all on her own.
I just wish there was something that I could do.
You're already doing it. And honestly, I think of you much more as family than I do as an employee. I believe that you have met Miss Davidson.
I've seen you come and go, Miss Davidson.
Oh, it's Vicky. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Sean, my pleasure.
Sean heads up security at La Boulée.
Star is my niece. She's told me how good you've been to her during a very difficult period in her life.
Star's a good girl.
Yeah.
And this type of thing should have never happened to her mama. And I'm gonna do what I gotta do to make sure that this type of thing never happens again.
Boys. Hey.
Is our mom gonna die?
Of course she's not. She's just sleeping.
But what if she doesn't wake up?
She will.
Tell him the truth, Dory.
Nobody can be certain how your mother is going to respond, but I promise you, the doctors are working really hard.
If she dies, I won't have a mom or a dad.
You'll always have me and your grandma.
I want to see my dad.
You know I didn't do this. I can see it in your eyes. You know I'm not guilty.
Maybe you're not. Maybe you didn't do it. It doesn't matter. I just can't do this anymore.
I don't get it. I don't get you.
No, you don't. And that's part of the problem.
What problem? Quit playing games with me here. This is my life we're talking about.
It's always your life we're talking about, Todd. It's always your life. All right, listen, I'm going to give you a referral.
No, I don't want a referral. I want you.
Well, we don't always get what we want, do we? I will send you all the information. No. Please don't contact me.
What is going on here?
Take care of yourself, Todd.
No, wait a minute. Taya, don't. Hey! Hey! I need you.
What did Nora say?
She hates me.
She just needs more time.
All the time in the world is not going to change the fact that Matthew's going to be stuck in a wheelchair for the rest of his life. Like what? The kid probably wishes he was dead. Just like I do.
No, don't stop. No one is going to die here.
I'm going to prison. That's where I belong.
Did Nora say that?
She's upping the charges against me. She's making it a felony.
Well, we'll get you an attorney.
No. I deserve to be locked up. Why should I be free when Matthew's trapped in a wheelchair?
I know you're scared and I know you're upset, but you're not thinking clearly right now.
He's like my little brother.
Oh, honey, he still is.
How am I going to face him? How can I ever face him again?
Hey, it's McVeigh. I'm at the hospital. I need to see you right away.
Sorry about that, Vange. Chris just got me so mad. Can you believe what he said about me? You don't believe that's true, right? Have I turned into some man-hating bitch? Did I push Fish away because he liked me too much? How crazy is that?
You rang?
I need to talk to you about Todd.
Oh, hey. How's Blair doing? You know?
Her condition is unchanged, but there's somebody who really wants to see you. Jack said he wasn't scared, but he really was. I probably shouldn't have taken him to see his mother.
I think you made the right call. Jack needed to see his mother, and he also needs to see that his father, despite his surroundings, is alive and well.
And loves him. Children need all the love they can get from anyone who can give it to them. There's something else I wanted to thank you for. For being Blair's mother when I couldn't be. All those years at St. Anne's. I knew you had each other.
that you were there for her. It made me feel better. It still does. Oh, Dory, we can't lose her.
We won't. I promise you we won't.
Oh, please help me. I need you.
Where's Cole? Where the hell is Cole?
He's gone.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live. On the next One Life to Live.
Because you're such a selfish, self-centered monster of a mother.
Did you hurt Mom so you could be with Cole's mother?
He has leukemia.